Are you using any social media websites? What do you think? Is it good or bad for your relationship? Do you think it will help you connect with your loved ones, or will it make the connection even more distant? Let's look at the effects of social media on modern relationships. Hi, welcome to Soul Joy Arena, and in this channel, we talk about relationships, marriages, love, sex, and much more. There are advantages and conveniences to living in the technological age. But more and more, technology's less discussed adverse effects are beginning to draw attention. Social media can bring us together, but there are drawbacks as well. If you and your partner fight on social media or spend less time together, your relationship might be problematic. Let's take a look at the negative effects of social media on relationships first. Number 1. Lesser time to talk. Most people now are so busy with their phones that they forget that they have a real connection in front of them. A person who is heavily invested in social media is more likely to miss or become irritated with a partner if they are interrupted. Social media can affect relationships by reducing the quantity and quality of time spent together. Whether we intend to or not, social media does reduce the amount of time spent in a relationship. This can lower our satisfaction and sense of connection and, if unchecked, can result in a social media addiction. Number 2. Sets higher standard. Everything you see on social media is just the tip of the iceberg. It creates fake idealized concepts of romance and relationships. Social media also fails to portray how relationships deal with difficulties and struggles that people do not disclose. Social media can impose baseless standards on appearance, love, and even bodies. Social media active couples post about each other's lives, make impressive gestures, go on getaways, show appreciation, and follow trends involving couples. In this way, social media and online platforms can shift your perception of relationships. We can much more easily compare our partners to other people or relationships on social media negatively. This may affect our dedication to our relationship, resulting in betrayal and perhaps the end of it. Number 3. Jealousy. You can easily stalk your partner's exes on social media, right? In a relationship, jealousy frequently develops when there is ongoing interaction or potential attraction with an ex. You might observe interactions between your partner and a potential love interest and infer a relationship between them that may or may not exist. Social media can also lead to retroactive jealousy, which is when a person becomes upset about their partner's romantic history, even though ex-partners are not a factor in the current relationship. This is brought on by viewing digital traces of previous relationships, social comparison, or uncertainty, which happens when viewing your partner's past on social media makes you doubt the stability of the relationship. Social media also creates more trust issues. You often check your partner's phone to see if they interact with other people. This will create more havoc in the relationship. What do you think about these points so far? Please share them in the comment section below. And hey, if you are still new to our channel and you love our topics, please consider subscribing so that you will be notified anytime we upload a new video. Also, give it a thumbs up as this will allow YouTube to show this video to more people. Thanks! And now, let's continue. After looking at the negative effects of social media on relationships, let's now take a look at the brighter side. How could social media benefit modern relationships? Want to know more about it? Let's go! Number 1. Helps with communication. Lack of communication often leads to relationships breaking up. Social media can be a bonding agent in such circumstances to keep you in contact with your partner. You can easily stay informed about your partner's life and communicate with them through messages, video calls, or posts. Social media is a great way to bridge the gap in a long-distance relationship or when trying to match each other's availability. Social media speeds up relationships because communication drives every relationship's development. Number 2. Memories. Social media also has a nice feature of recalling your past posts with your partner. You can compare the past and the present experience through social media. You can see how everything changes and witness your success, even the small ones, if you frequently post. You can also make social media your photo album. You can upload your pictures and videos there. It's nice to have something to look back to, right? Number 3. Better understanding. The personalities of people are frequently captured in their social media profiles. They exhibit a person's preferences, social circle, viewpoints, and habits. This might be useful so you can understand your partner better. It can help you get a general idea of your partner and determine whether you two are reasonably compatible. You can better and more quickly understand your partner thanks to mutual connections on social media platforms. In conclusion, social media has positive and negative effects on your relationship, not just on your partner, but this is also applicable to your relationship with your friends and family. If you let social media consume you, this will certainly ruin your relationship. Keep in mind that social media is not everything. All you can see is the luxurious dinner date, the bouquet of flowers, the expensive gifts, the weekend getaways, and the loving palms. You can't see the criticism or the defensiveness. You don't see them crying. You are blind to the difficult conversations and the accompanying vulnerability. The backstage is not visible to you. Every relationship is not perfect, so don't compare your relationship to theirs. This will only lead to continued disappointment because the high points of another person's relationship will never match your own. Your insecurities frequently surface when you fall into the comparison trap. Perhaps seeing couples getting engaged, moving in together, or purchasing their first home makes you feel uneasy about your partner's dedication. Perhaps you feel insecure because you long for more alone time, and seeing other couples enjoying regular date nights and romantic getaways makes you feel insecure. Regardless of your insecurities, avoid letting social media start arguments with your partner. Because your relationship falls short of the ideal relationship depicted on social media, it is not any less genuine. You do not need to ban social media from your life completely to prevent that from happening. You can change the way social media affects your relationship for the better with a bit of awareness, communication, and boundaries. Don't let social media consume you that you forget to appreciate what's in front of you. What do you think about this topic? Do you agree with us too? Do you think social media is helpful to your relationship? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.